Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about the Kuva Hek. The main question is simple. How does this weapon actually feel in combat, and what makes it different from the regular Hek? Let's start with the basics. You can only obtain the Kuva Hek by defeating a Kuva Lich that is carrying it. It requires Mastery rank 15, which is typical for most Kuva weapons. Like other Kuva weapons, it also receives an additional elemental bonus depending on the warframe used when the Lich was created. What we have here is a heavy shotgun with a powerful shot and a small magazine. The weapon is built around delivering strong burst damage with every trigger pull. Kuva Hek keeps the classic Hek feeling, a slower fire rate, but a very impactful shot. Every blast deals solid damage, especially at close to mid-range. The weapon performs very well against tougher targets, where the power of a single shot really matters. The shotgun also has a good critical chance and status chance, which means you can build it either for crit or for a hybrid setup. Because of that, Kuva Hek remains fairly flexible when it comes to modding. It's also worth mentioning the Riven disposition, which sits at 3 out of 5. For a Kuva weapon, that's actually a pretty comfortable value. Riven mods can significantly improve the weapon's stats and allow you to tailor it to your preferred playstyle. The magazine is fairly small, so you'll be reloading quite often. Thankfully, the reload speed is decent, and it usually doesn't break the rhythm of combat as long as you keep an eye on your ammo. Overall, Kuva Hek feels like a very straightforward weapon. There are no complicated mechanics and no need to ramp up damage before it becomes effective. In the end, Kuva Hek is a heavy, confident shotgun, a weapon built around powerful shots and simple, reliable gameplay. For this video, I made 3 different builds. I chose Heat as the elemental bonus on the weapon because it works well in most situations. Now let's move on to the builds. The first build is a budget setup. As usual, this version is for players who don't yet have a large collection of rare mods. Despite that, the build performs very well and can even handle enemies on the steel path without much trouble, which is honestly quite impressive. The second build focuses on maximum damage. This setup is designed around the alternate fire mode. When used correctly, it can destroy even heavy targets very quickly, including demolists. The third build focuses on ammo efficiency. With this shotgun, I often find myself running out of ammunition, so in this version I sacrificed a bit of damage to increase the available ammo. Because of that, instead of firing just one alternate shot, you can fire several in a row, which makes the weapon feel much more stable during longer missions. Thanks for watching. If you have suggestions for future builds or weapon reviews, feel free to leave them in the comments.